$200 a month, at least, this is your opportunity. We've heard about amazing money up here. You've heard people talk about bonuses and $10,000, $30,000, you name it. But most people in the United States, around $200 to $500 can keep them from not losing their house. It allows people to be stay-at-home moms, just that little bit to not have to put their kids in daycare. And that, to me, like, I have goosebumps. That is, if you're a guest tonight, this is it. Because I was that person that if you would have asked me to come tonight, I would have said no. I would have rolled my eyes at you. I would have judged you. I've been asked to sell makeup. I've been asked to sell purses, candles, bags, even skincare. And I said no, because that's not a one-of-a-kind product. I can walk into GNC, I can walk into Sephora. I'm a makeup junkie, you guys. I would be the perfect person to sell makeup because I love it. My husband is always like, you're gonna open up a makeup boutique one day. No, I'm not. I mean, maybe. But I'm not gonna sell makeup. Why? Because I've got my drugstore brand, I got my Sephora. I'm not gonna be able to, I would have to pull out a pamphlet and say why this lipstick is better than all these lipsticks. And most of my friends are gonna say, sorry, Susan, I get mine for $5. Why would I spend $25 on makeup? I like Revlon. Okay? The lashes stuff, they're now coming out in Sephora. They're coming out with the same stuff. We have a one-of-a-kind product that in 45 minutes does something that I never in a million years thought could happen to me. When I heard about this wrap, it took me 3 months to try it. 3 months. I've made $1 million with this business. And it took me 3 months to try this wrap. There are people out there that want this product. They just don't believe in it. I did not believe in it. I'm a registered nurse. I did not believe in this product. But I kept seeing the consistency of a sorority sister, the dedication in posting to a mommy group that I was in with her. I did not like the way my skin looked after I had my first child. And my husband told me, after I'm crying in the bathroom, saying, why do I look like this? Like, why can't I get back to my pre-pregnancy body? And he said, oh, sweetie, you're never gonna be the way you used to be. And that's okay because you're beautiful, but you had a baby. And you're never gonna have your body back. Like, he was trying to be nice, but y'all, I was already crying, so of course I was just like, oh my God. I got on Facebook and I contacted Brooke, even though I thought the thing would never work. I put it on, just like Caitlin talked about. I unwrapped, put it on. I did unfold the whole thing, okay? I was not one of those people. In 72 hours, my husband walked into the bathroom and he goes, whoa, what happened to your stomach? It looks really good. I mean, I was so shocked by my results. So one-of-a-kind product that I tried, that I knew if I had these results, my friends will die when I show them these results. They may not believe it at first, but if I can just get the wrap on them, they will believe, okay? That's why we have 4 in a box, because 90% of people usually see results with their very first one. You gotta get the wrap on people. So I did, I tried it. I'm not going to go into the whole background financially where we were, but this business has changed our life. Absolutely changed our life. We paid off debt. We had student loans. We bought our own home now. I became, was able to be a stay-at-home mom. Brought Michael home. He's now a stay-at-home dad. We work from home together. Many of you are like, I don't know if I want to do that with my husband. But you know what? I'm with my husband all the time. He's my best friend, and we get to live life together. We get to spend time together. How many of you are married in the room? Wow. Okay. It's a lot of people. If you're not married, you may be in a serious relationship with someone, and I want you to sit and think about how much time do you get with your significant other? Real time, okay? Most of you go to a 9-to-5 job, you get home, you real quickly eat dinner, maybe there's one show you want to watch, that takes about an hour. By that time, it's about 9 o'clock. You crawl in bed, you're tired. You've been at work all day long. That's your day. With the person that was supposed to be your best friend, supposed to be the person to spend the rest of your life with. Do you really know your significant other? I didn't know Michael anymore. I was working night shift, I was depressed, and he was getting the worst side of me because I was not happy. We didn't know each other anymore. Now, I know my husband. We are together all the time, so much that I'm like, okay, you can go golf, you can go do some stuff, but I love him, he's my best friend. Ask yourself tonight, how much time do you want with those you love? Just to kind of wrap up, time is so important. I started this business almost 4 years ago, and one of the 2 family members that were very supportive in this business, one was Michael's father, my father-in-law. Supported our decisions, never questioned. He was always our biggest cheerleader. And last year we got to spend weeks at a time with him. We were able to go down to Texas numerous times and bring his grandchildren to spend time with him. December of this past year, he ended up committing suicide. He struggled with a mental illness, but it just got the best of him. And many of you see these numbers and you think, oh, I want that money. But you know what this money gives you is time. I was able to spend time with my father-in-law. Michael was able to spend time with his dad and build this relationship with him when in the past it kind of was rocky. It gave me time with him. I got a call a couple weeks ago. I was actually enjoying a spa day, because when you're an ambassador, you get to have some spa days once in a while. And I was sitting at lunch by myself, and I got a call from my dad. And he said, Susan, I'm really scared. I'm at St. Francis Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. No, he didn't say Memphis. He knew. I'm in St. Francis, and I'm sick, and they're telling me my heart, something's wrong with it. Can you please come? And I was able to run out of the spa, get in my car. I didn't even go home. Drove 3.5 hours here and went to the hospital room, and I stayed with him. And besides sleeping, I was next to my dad. My dad and I had, our relationship was kind of up and down over the years, but recently it was really, really good, and I got to spend really good quality time with him. We laughed, and we talked about how we shouldn't vote for Trump for president, and how I should vote for Cruz, and how Hillary is this, and we just laughed, and we talked, and about 3 days while he was in the hospital, he went down for a cardiac test, and I was actually sitting on my computer promoting to presidential, and he was so proud of me. And I waved goodbye. I didn't even give him a hug because it's just a standard heart test. And the last thing he said to me was, I love you. And I said, I love you too, Dad. I'll see you when you get back. I'm going to go downstairs for lunch. And when he got back up, he started having shortness of breath, and they wheeled him off to the ICU. And they had to put him on a ventilator. And for 2.5 weeks, I was by his side. I didn't have anyone that I had to call and say, can't come into work, can't clock in today. I was away from my kids, but I was able to be there every single minute. Every blink that I saw in his eye, every time he squeezed my hand when I said, Daddy, I love you. Do you hear me? He squeezed my hand. I was able to be there. Every single moment where I would normally be a nurse working on the floor, missing all that time. My brother, poor thing, he was graduating from pharmacy school. He was having to go to prep for boards. He missed a lot of time. Yesterday was my dad's funeral. And I had no idea that one phone call saying that he was scared and just had something wrong with his heart. They didn't know what was going on. And now he's gone. He was 59 years old. And because of this business, I was able to be by his side. And many of you follow me on Facebook, and you think, oh, if I could only have all that money that they talk about. Y'all, it's not just about the money. It's about the time that you're going to get with the ones you love, because you never know when you're going to get that phone call. If you got a phone call tomorrow, Wednesday, saying, I need you here. For 3.5 weeks, I need you here. Would you be able to do that? Because if that does not push you, if the money doesn't push you, I hope that pushes you. I was that person that was skeptical. I'm that person at Target or Kroger that you're in line and you're scared to talk to them because you think they're going to make fun of you. I'm that friend from high school that you're so worried about annoying on Facebook with your constant posts. Who cares? You have a gift. Even if you're a guest tonight, you guys, this is a gift. Don't be ashamed of it. The people out there that need just an extra $300 to $500 a month, they need you. They need you to wrap them. They need you to tell them about the greens and these amazing products. If they tell you they don't have the money to be a little customer, you tell them, I have an answer for that. If you can't even afford, $30 greens, I have a solution for you. When you leave here tonight as a guest, I hope, because if you're not going to sign up now, I hope you go to sleep tonight and you can't sleep. I hope you just lay there and you're like, man, I didn't think I wanted this business, but I can't get it off my mind. Because that's what happened to me. As much as I pushed this business away, I couldn't get it off my mind. And many of you are in my downline, and I think it was Caitlin that said it. If I didn't make that decision to say yes, some of you would not be here. Some of you would not be at home with your kids. I mean, that is just incredible, you guys. I'm blessed to have this opportunity. I'm blessed to be most of y'all's ambassador. I care about every single one of you, whether you're on my team or not, but I believe in you. And maybe you just came here tonight to hear someone say, you can do it, and I believe in you. And it doesn't matter who tells you no, who tells you that this is a scam, a pyramid scheme. The number one thing to make you successful in this business is confidence and passion. And you've got to find the passion. Thank you guys for allowing me to speak to you tonight. I'm going to allow my husband to close us out. Michael, do you mind? Thank you so much again.
Well, how do I go after that, right? I know there's a lot lot of people on Periscope, Facebook, phones, all over the place. Can I put them up real quick?